Aliniambia ni jaribu by all means possible niongee Kiswahili.
Naam.
Sasa nilikwenda kujiuma, nilijiuma last Wednesday. At least najua leo itapungua kidogo, sitajiuma sana.
Nae.
Wakati ambapo tunaongea kuhusu raising your standards, tunasema kwamba you need to get to a point in life pahali ambapo unajua sio kila mtu kwa maisha yako ana deserve kuwa in the front row access of your life. Unafaa ujue huyu ndiye ambaye atakuwa wa karibu, na ndiye ambaye nitaambia mambo yangu ya undani, na ndiye ambaye nitahusisha ama husisha ndiye ambaye nitahusisha katika zile miradi niko nazo, ile mipango niko nayo kwa maisha yangu. So wakati ambapo I think there's an English proverb that says something like, if you walk with ducks, you become a duck. If you fly with eagles, you become one of them.
It's true.
So if you're not walking with the right people, wewe uko tu pale chini, una chakura na kuku,
yes,
sooner or later utakuwa kuku.
True.
Because now the only thing you can learn ni kuchakura. You cannot know how to hunt because chickens don't hunt.
True.
You cannot learn how to fry because chickens don't fry. You cannot learn how to eat fresh because either too fresh ni either too umerushua tu mahindi. Hii ingine ni mtu ameagusha akikula chakula umerukia hapo kama Lazarus. So umerukia hapo umekula.
True.
So ingine like that. So raising your standards means you're in a point in life where you know clearly first to begin with who you are. Because huwezi padisha ngazi ya maisha, ni ngazi ama ni standard. Huwezi padisha ngazi ya maisha, but you can always be able to raise your standard if you do not know who you are. You need first of all to know who am I and where do I belong, so that you can be able to place yourself where you belong. If you don't know your tomatoes, you always be hanging out with onions because you don't know you are a tomato. If you don't know you are an eagle, you always be hanging around chickens and you do what chickens do because you don't know who you are. So raising your standard has to do with you first of all knowing who you are and staying within that level of who you are. And the moment you stay at the level that you are, you don't even need to choose people to associate with, although we'll talk about that. Yes. You don't even need to choose the people to associate with. Wakati tu umeingia pahari, watu ambao wako kwa hiyo klasi yako wanajileta wenyewe. The most important thing is you know who you are and you know where you need to place yourself. The moment now you radiate that kind of energy that's at that level, then everything else works out for you. Because now we say uko in alignment. You are in alignment of exactly who you are. But the problem is we have so many people, millions of people who do not know who they are, who do not know their worth, who do not know where they belong.
True.
And so they're just misplaced. They're just lost and not yet found. You see, sometimes ukienda maybe kama ni kwa airport, utapata maybe there's a room with lost and found items.
True.
So these ones are lost and not found yet. They're just there, wako tu, hajui yeye ni nani, hajui anafaa kuwa wapi, hajui anafaa kutembea na nani, hajui anafaa kusema nini kwa nani. When all this happens, then that person does not know their standard. True. But now raising your standard means you first of all know who you are and then you praise yourself based on who you are and where you are supposed to be.
Now that is a very good explanation.
Yes.
Now if I may ask, why do we find that most people wana ule ugumu wa kuweka zile standards? Why is it that most people find it difficult to put those standards ama those boundaries?
Most people live in a crisis of, should I choose me or should I choose them? So when you know who you are,
yes,
and you know your standard, but it becomes a challenge for you to go to that standard, ile level yenye unajua nafaa kuwa hapa.
True.
Wakati sasa unajua nafaa kuwa hapa lakini umeshindwa kufika hapo, most of the times it's because pahali ambapo upo, I think ni Kiswahili mufti, pahali ambapo upo, you feel like you're so comfortable.
True.
And stepping into that space where you know that's where you belong and deserve to be sounds very unfamiliar and very uncertain. And so that scares you enough not to step up or step down. Just in case you have realized. You see now, because tunasema maisha ikipanda unapanda nayo, ikiteremka mnateremka. So unaweza kaa hivi chini uone ni kama nimeraise standards zangu sana. I need to lower it a little bit so that I can be able to live a life that is not stressful and distressful, you know, because there are people who have raised their standard, wame standard, wako huku nje wanatesa na ma designer clothes, wako huku tu ni masubaru na ni za kahaya, wako tu huku, yani anatesa tu, anatesa na venye tu anatesa kwa mtandao ndio anateseka in real life. So sometimes unapata you've raised your standards so high and so you need to lower them down. So this person who is not able to stay within their standard after knowing who they are, what they are able to afford fully without struggles, then it is because they are so comfortable where they are and they don't want to leave that comfort zone. And number two, this person is scared and afraid of what is uncertain where they are going. That's number two. Number three, watu watasema nini? Hiyo sasa ndio imebeba ndio imebeba uzito yote. So watu watasema nini? Because most people, before they step up or step down in their life, there's always that question in their mind.
Yes.
What will people say?
True.
What will people think? Nitaambia watu nini? What stories about me will people tell? You see?
Yes.
And so that makes the person stay where they do not belong. But I always tell people, the funny thing about this life is that we are all here to live and die.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Tuko tu hapa. Kama mtu kamezaliwa ndio hiyo miaka 5, miaka 10, miaka 20, miaka 80 I think ni 80. Yes, ndiko hako kamekufa.
Yes.
So you are here on your way to death, and you are very busy pleasing people who are also on their way to death. And after maybe 100 years from now,
yes,
all the people you are trying to please today, wote watakuwa wameoza pahali.
Kweli?
There's a very high possibility.
Yes.
Those people, because of course, the people who you are pleasing, of course, they must be people who are around your age. And if you are pleasing, most likely you are in your 20s or in your 30s. So that means in the next 100 years, if you're in your 30s, that's 130.
Yeah.
Sahi ukihesabu watu wenye wako 130 years,
very few.
They are very few.
Yes.
So chances ni kwamba in the next 100 years, sisi wote tutakuwa pahali tunaoza. And so these people you are pleasing in 100 years, nobody will remember, nobody will care, nobody even will know you are there pleasing people and trying to show them how umeomoka, venye maisha yako iko chonjo, venye mpoa anakupenda, uko huku tu unatesa huku na maflowers, na wewe umejinunulia.
Lakini si labda mtu anapenda tu kweli.
Unaweza kuwa unapendwa. Sasa tunaongelea wale ambao wako pale, wana please watu and they know this is not my standard. True. Na wamekataa kushuka. So unakuwa tu unaenda unajinunulia ambao unakuwa kupendwa nayo. Ni mpoa sijui nini verified. So most people are not able to stay within their standards, whether kupanda ama kushuka, because they want to care too much about what people think, what people will say, and the perception they create about themselves in the world over their own mental health.
True.
Because when you're choosing everyone else, you're saying no to yourself. I cannot choose 100 people and at the same time be choosing myself. Chances are, nikiwachagua nyinyi wote, mimi mwenyewe lazima nitaumia. Na nitafanya maamuzi ama mambo ambayo yanawafurahisha nyinyi lakini yanifurahishi mimi. Kuna Kiswahili kingine nasema inawafurahisha nyie lakini hainifurahishi mie. Nice.
No.
So when people care too much about what people say, what they will think, they cannot be able to grow. They cannot be able to align with who exactly they are. Not who people say they are, not the picture others have of them. No, not about that. This is me being me. And I'm going to be me by all means possible.
Yes.
So those people who are able to be themselves, by all means possible, without caring about what people will say, what they will think, the stories in the village, those ones are able to adjust accordingly. Started ikisema panda, anapanda. Akikuwa pale juu anaona kinaumana, anateremuka. So they're able to regulate themselves within what's happening in their life at that moment. But most people are stuck, number one, because they care too much about what others say. It's too comfortable where they are and they don't want to leave. It's uncertain where they are going. And so it's so scary to step into the unknown. But people don't understand that only in the unknown, life happens. Because the fact is, leo tuko hapa.
True.
Na mimi tu niko hapa nikisema nakujaga Elewa TV every Wednesday. Alafu Wednesday next week mko mazishi yangu. Sijui what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. And so when I'm scared of what is going to happen when I step up, or when I change my environment, or when I change something in my life, so you cannot grow and you cannot live. Because change, we say, is inevitable.
True.
Mabadiliko kwa maisha lazima. So if you do not adjust yourself based on the climate of the environment, be it financial, be it emotional, be it psychological, be it career-wise, be it relationship-wise, if you do not adjust based on the demands that are surrounding you, and especially within yourself, then you're going to live in a crisis. You're scared of stepping up or stepping down because of those 4 things.
Yes, now that umeguza hiyo mada ya people pleasing, tuna find kwamba people pleasing can be positive ama negative.
Yes.
Unapata kwamba mtu anajishrink. Unajua tumeangalia ile positive ya sema buying yourself flowers, doing good things for yourself. But there is this aspect of people pleasing of now you shrink yourself for you to fit in, to please people. And we find that sometimes it's difficult for people to know they are pleasing ama you're shrinking yourself too much kuplease mtu. So what can you say ama what you take ama how can you tell someone you can still be you without pleasing people ama without shrinking yourself to fit into spaces?
You've already taught them. That's exactly the fact that if you can be able to be you without shrinking yourself to fit within their description, understanding, and perceptions of who you are, that's the only way to live. Otherwise, kama wewe mwenyewe kushrink na Kiswahili ni nini?
Kushrink ni ile hali ya tuseme
sijui, okay, wacha tu tuseme kushrink, wachana nayo. Walimu wa Kiswahili wa type hapo watuambie kushrink na Kiswahili ni nini. So when you shrink yourself so that you can fit within someone's description, perceptions of who you are, then you become a slave to them because everything you do is based on their likability, not yours. Your priorities in matters, actions, and everything you do unapangwa na wao, kwa sababu ukienda pahali huyu anasema wewe na unakuwa mzuri, na unakuwa mgenerous, unapeana kupeana kila kitu. Mwingine anasema na unakuwa very kind, unakuwa kind. Mwingine anasema mimi nakupenda sana juu unaona hata ukitumwa na mtu unaendaga bio, unaingia hapo, unatumwa unaenda bio hadi karibu uvujike mguu. You know? And most of these people who try to shrink themselves, it's most of the times because they really care about the praises. They really care about other people's feedback. Anataka tu asikia tu mtu amemwambia, "Wow, na wewe ni mzuri. You know, you're a very good person. You're a very kind person." They feed from that, from the praises.
Yes.
And the moment you start feeding from the praises, and they become like your drug, like you become addicted to people praising you.
Yes.
You know? So if you become addicted to people praising you, you cannot run away from people pleasing.
Yes.
That's a fact. Because now you depend on them to praise you so that you can feel good about yourself, so that you can believe you are worthy, so that you can believe you're valuable, so that you can believe you're doing something meaningful with your life, you know? So your value is derived from their praises. And so that will demand you to do as they say, go where they tell you, live as they say, and now you become a slave. So you just happen to be around for whatever years you'll be praising people, but you never got a chance to live your life because you are very busy living other people's demands, living other people's lives, living other people's perceptions, living other people's praises. So these people who shrink themselves so that they can be able to fit within shapes and what else can we say? So let's say shapes of behavior and personalities and thoughts and even emotions that are defined and designed by other people. So hawa sasa ndio wako na depression.
Yes.
Hawa sasa ndio wako na stress. These are now the people who are going to borrow money so that ndio akutumia hiyo 2,000 ya emergency urgent, akutumia tu hiyo 2,000 but hii pesa amekopa pahali, but they don't want you to feel disappointed in them, or they don't want to disappoint you. They don't want to say no because of, you know, huyu anajua mimi akinihitaji sikosagi lazima. And these are the same people. The other day I was interacting with a friend. Kuna rafiki yangu alikuwa ananiambia, unajua Eliud, wacha nikuambie, kama kuna watu wanaweza rara ja ni hawa watu wako huku nje, hawa wanajiita masereb, public figures na the likes of the people, influencers, brand ambassadors. So no, those are the people who have depression. Those are the people who are sleeping hungry. Why? Because tell me, why? Maybe you are a significant musician, muziki imenoga, wewe ndio una trend, you know, and then unakuja kuniambia, hey Eliud, by the way, unaweza kuwa na 2,000 unikopeshe because kuna venye ni narara ja. And I'm like, come on, simetoa song ingine hapa last month na sasa iko na 2 million.
Unalala je?
Nini what do you mean unarara ja? No, the easiest people ni hawa wenye they want to fit within what people know them, how people know them, who people know them to be. So this shrinking is conditioned through people pleasing. And it can become very addictive, especially when it is attached to praises. So people need to understand, as you've said, you need to learn how to be you unapologetically.
That's the word.
Yes. Living your life without shame, without guilt, without any explanations or descriptions given to anyone. Yes. You wake up every morning and that's you waking up. Not your neighbor, not your friends, not your spouse, not your colleagues at workplace. Because there's someone who wakes up and the first thing is, leo nani anaweza kuwa amevalia aje? Leo naona kama atavalia ile designer clothes. Sana mimi jua anavalia ile ya 10,000 na mimi nitavalia 15,000.
Ndio tushindane.
Yes, ndio tushindane. Leo naona kama nani atakuja na nini? Na limousine ama na TX. Na TX. Na juu yangu hapa naona imechapa, nitaenda leo kwa Kayad, niende nichukue Kidiscovery. Yes. So you never wake up as you. You're always waking up asking yourself, who should I compete with? What will people, even when you're dressing, umefungua tu kiwardrobe hivi na swali ya kwanza ni, inaona kama boss hatapenda, inaona kama John haitampendeza, nikivaa hii naona kama Shiko hata niambia you look cute, na hii hairstyle nayo naona. So hivi viatu naona nikinini ni kama nani leo atakuja na heels na mimi nataka niende na frat, acha hata mimi niende na heels. So everything you do, the first thing you wake up is not be in tune with you. It's always asking yourself, how will other people show up so that I can also show up like that? What will someone say so that now I can try to behave and stay within the likability perimeters of who they think I am, or the metric to which they, you know, the way they define me. So we need to have the confidence to live as us without caring what other people will say, without even thinking about what others will think about us. Unapologetically, as I've said.
Yes.
And that's the only way to live. Because for as long as you are living within the descriptions and perceptions of people, you are a slave. You are enslaved by them. They are your master. Because every day, every emotion you display, it's based on what they said or what they didn't say.
Yes.
And most of the times you find this disaster, even in romantic relationships. Unajua nataka nikimbie nyumbani, sitaki kuchelewa, sitaki nipate bibi yangu amekasirika. Akwende huko. Mimi nitachelewa. Akikasirika akasirike. Ala. Sitakosa kumaliza maybe kazi na filo nataka kufanya kwa ofisi. Juu nitapita bibi yangu amekasirika. No. Nataka I don't want to be late because she doesn't like me being late. So nivunjike kwa mguu huku nikitembea na nikose accident huku kwa barabara niki overspeed. Ndio nisiende kukasirisha mpoa akasirike akwende huko. So we need to live as ourselves. We need to stop being enslaved by other people. We need to be authentic and in tune with who we are. The world will adjust. This is me, guys. I come this way. Yes. I don't iron my shirts. I don't shave that fast. Mimi nitakaa na nywele mwezi.
Na hiyo ni mimi.
Ndio mimi huyu.
Yes.
Kama unafiri unachoshwa na nywele yangu, shauri yako. Meza mara moja kila asubuhi juu ya headache. Meza madawa za arsas. Kunywa kabisa. But I'm going to show up as me.
Yeah.
If you can't handle me, please find another world to live in.
Yes, but it's true. Like, live your life unapologetically.
Yes.
Now, from that, from that point, there is that thing that comes with standards.
Yes.
How do you know, like you set the wrong standard, am I the right standards? How do you differentiate, like, this is the right standard I'm putting for myself, I'm putting out there? This is the wrong standard that if I put this standard, there will be consequences, there will be a repercussion later on. So how do I define that? If I make this, if I make this choice, if I do this, if I decide to follow a certain standard, to live with a certain standard, that the outcome will be positive or it will be negative.
Sometimes I say it's usually very simple and very easy. You see that thing that you do effortlessly?
Yes.
It just coming out. Inanitoka tu. I don't struggle to love. I don't struggle to do it.
True.
I don't struggle to text. I don't struggle to call. I don't struggle to live. I don't struggle to pay bills. You see now that kind of an environment?
Yes.
Now, that's you making the right choices. That's you living within your standards. That's you knowing I'm living the way I should. It's effortless.
True.
I'm not straining. I'm not struggling.
Yes.
I'm not feeling pressured. I'm not feeling like dying few moments before I know exactly what I'm going to do. Just like the way people wake up on Monday.
It's Monday again.
It's Monday again. And depression kicks in.
True.
And now every Monday morning you have to take anxiety pills because it's Monday. And you are going to work, to the same boss, to the same colleagues, to the same environment. So the moment you find yourself struggling to do something, the moment you find yourself, as we said earlier, trying to shrink yourself, trying to chop yourself and reshape yourself, not presently, but unpresently. It's you don't want to. Hutaki akia nani, unajikokota, unajivuruta, unajisukuma, you're trying everything. The moment you find yourself struggling to do something, that's not, hiyo inakufinya sio yako. Ikisha kufinya kidole, toa hiyo. Either hiyo ni mguu baya umeweka, umevalia mguu baya, ama hiyo kiatu completely si yako. The moment you find yourself trying to force it to happen, trying to push it too much, and it's even causing you pain, it's causing you sleepless nights, it's causing you anxieties, it's causing you stress, it's causing you depression, it's even making you suicidal. That's not your thing. That's not your thing. Your thing is very effortless. That which is yours comes naturally. You don't struggle, you don't strain, you don't sacrifice values and morals. It just happens. You feel more alive or you are doing it. But look at the world we are living in today. It's a crisis. A very big percentage of people are doing things that take away their life. Not things that makes them feel lively or more alive or find life worth living. They are doing things that are killing them in installments. Someone wakes up every morning and they are like, oh my God, just another day of my life taken away from me by that boss. Just another day of my life taken away from me by that wife, by that husband, by that child, by that whatever. You see? So if the moment you find yourself struggling, straining, forcing, pushing, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong button. Because the right buttons just require slightest touch to work. You know, unakaguza tu kana tembea. Kukaguza tu ni hivyo, inajipa. You know? But now, unfortunately, and this a crisis, you know, of conditioning as we grew up. We have been taught that, you know, you have to make things happen. You know, you have to force stuff. Yes, giginyana, force it, make it work. You know, don't rest until it works. Work hard.
It will work eventually.
Yes. So we've grown up with hard work pays.
Yes.
As the mottos to our primary schools and kindergartens.
Yes.
Hard work pays. It's hard work. It's hard work. It's hard work. But that's not true. Because the people who work the hardest are the poorest.
Accurate.
The people who work the hardest are the ones who are depressed, stressed and sick. Lakini kuna kijamaa kingine kinaamuka tu asubuhi kinazunguka tu hivi na kiti kwa ofisi. Jogona, ile delivery imefika Haya, sawa. Niletewe hizo invoice.
True.
Ako tu hapo ni masimu tu, ni simu. You know? So we need to learn how to make life effortless. We need to learn how to align to the truth of who we are without trying to impress people, without trying to fit within the definitions of people, so that now we can be able to know when something is long, when it's the long term, when it's the long choice, when it's the long company, when it's the long friends, when it's the long relationship, so that now in this alignment we can enjoy life. Kwa sababu sidhani by any means kamwe kuna mtu ambaye anaamka asubuhi akikumbuka pahali ambapo anaenda kufanya kazi anaumwa na kichwa, anapata anxieties, alafu nataka kuniambia wewe mtu anaenjoy life. Hakuna hawezi kutudanganya. Huyo tu kuenjoy life ni mzinga every Friday. Mzinga tu Saturday, mzinga unapata inagongo hivyo.
Inakuwa blessed.
Yes, inabarikiwa mzinga. Huyo mtu tu ana live at the masses. The only way that person can enjoy life ni mzinga tu. Anagoja tu Friday ifike, alewe hiyo weekend, asahau anaishi, asahau ako na marriage, asahau ako na job, asahau ako na depression for those at least 2 days. Yes. Akisahau hivyo, at least Monday atasikia
ako sawa.
I lived over the weekend. But from Monday to Friday, it's a death cycle. From Monday anakufa Tuesday anakufa all the way Friday.
Sasa Friday anaanza kwa
Friday ndio huyo sasa kwa status. It's Friday again. Sasa ndio huyo mzinga pate nini. So if we can be able to stay in tune with who we truly are, if we can align, everything is going to be effortless.
True.
You're not going to force the relationships. You're not going to force the job work because you're doing a job which even if it doesn't really pay you that well. Unauliza, Monday inafika lini? Monday niende job. I love working there.
True.
I love serving those people. God knows I do.
Yes.
I love it. I love seeing that person. The moment I meet that person, kasmaro diko hako hakaja forsiwa kanajireta tu
kenyewe.
When I get into that house in the evening, there's nothing I want more than that. I see those kids, I see that wife, I see that husband. I feel life is worth it. But now everybody, death. You know, it's just funeral. Unaingia tu kazi Monday, it's a funeral procession.
Yes.
You know, mnaanza tu na kabibo tu asubuhi na praising na nini, yuoroje, hivyo, ndio hiyo mwili unaziko wapi Friday. Then ukiingia tu jioni kwa marriage, is the same story, funeral. Ukimiti marafiki wako ni wale tu wanakupea pressure, wanakuuliza nini, funeral. Ukifika kwa wazazi, utazaa lini, utaolewa lini, utanijengea nyumba lini, funeral. Ukifika kwa kanisa Sunday, worst of all, toa sadaka, toa 10%, kuna project ya kujenga kanisa, kuna project ya kuokota takataka, kuna project sijui gani, tunakuhitaji 10 million by the end of the day, funeral. So it's funerals everywhere. People are dying, people are struggling, people are in pain.
Yes.
So that wrong choice, if you want to know it's not for you, it's when you're forcing it to fit.
Yes.
It's when you're forcing it to work. It's when you're forcing yourself to be there, to do it, to show up. If you're forcing it, that's not your thing. No.
Yes, that is very true. And we understand like these things, they don't have a certain gender or a certain age. Anyone can be affected from them.
Yes.
So how can you know as a person, like it's time to let this person go? Because we feel like as people, we're human beings. Sometimes it's difficult to let that person go. Maybe it's your friend who you feel now enough is enough of this influence. But you don't know how to let it go without feeling that guilt. So how can a person be like me as Grace? I stand and say, you know what, I don't care anymore. I will just release them. Yes.
Now, coming from that point of if it's effortless, that's when it's the right thing. And for you to know that I've had enough of this, because everybody knows.
True.
Hii nayo imenifika kilele. Enough is enough.
Yes.
Nishachoka. Kuna hiyo kawimbo wanaiba hivyo. Nishachoka. Yes, Harmonize. Una harmonize mambo, una realize mimi nishachoka. So everybody knows and feels it at that particular moment.
Yes.
But now most people, again, don't want to leave because of what we said. Comfort and all that. But how can you actually be able to say enough is enough and walk away? This happens when you prioritize choosing you over choosing other people.
True.
Now, when you become the priority in your life, like, I'm going to choose me. This is me choosing me. This is me being selfish.
Yes.
First of all, I want to thank me. You know,
For believing in me.
For believing in me.
Yes.
For showing up and motivating me.
True.
For I'm fed up by this relationship and I'm leaving because it's giving me headaches. Enough is enough. This is me being selfish. This is me choosing me over you. Because now we live in a crisis of people who choose others over themselves. And that's so sad that I will prioritize you over me. And the worst case scenario, I prioritize you over me and you prioritize yourself over me. So mimi nakuprioritize na wewe unajiprioritize. Mimi nakupenda na wewe unajipenda. Mimi nakupea alafu unajipea. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting anything
but
from you.
But it's a win for me.
Yes. It's a win for you all the way in. So when relationships and friendships and whatever kind of interactions people are in, when it's over, let it be over. Because this is life. This is life. You meet people and you lose people. Others are coming in, others are walking out. It's a play. It's drama. It's a show. It's a movie. We are all acting it, you know. And so, as the author and the script writer and the director of this movie called Your Life, this film, it's a series. There are episodes when in this episode, this actor is there. In the next episode, you can even decide to kill them. Okay, not that one. But you kill them by making sure they are not in the show.
True.
So it's up to you to decide. Huyu naye, hii episode ya maisha yangu, naona utoke. Hii episode ukikuwa kwa maisha yangu, hii nayo utaharibu maneno. So Unaona venye tumekuwa marafiki tukiwa high school. Kulingana venye nakuona nikiingia kwa relationship, hiyo episode ya relationship wewe utaharibu maneno. You will ruin things for me.
Yes.
Mungu amenibariki hapa ndio nimepata kamutu hapa, alafu sasa wewe utakuja kuniambia ni mtoxic, sijui twende tukalewe, twende tukafanya cheat tu nini, si
you deserve better.
You deserve better. Sijui this is not you, this is unlike you. You know, I know you my friend and I know this is not your standards. You deserve better. You deserve to be treated better. Ati amekuletea nini kavits. My friend, you deserve better. God forbid, cannot be me. They are those friends.
Yes.
Ukipewa ka surprise, umepewa kavits, because now unaona tunaelekea maneno ya Valentine. So umekuja umesurprisewa na kavits, and then anakuambia no, this is not your standards.
You deserve a GLE.
Yes, you do. Girl, you know, this is not the person for you. So that's hiyo sasa una realize huyo sasa kwa hiyo episode toa kabisa. Because huyo ataharibu hiyo show. Na watu wenye wewe mwenyewe hiyo maisha yako itaharibikia hapo. So you need to know that life is a play. Life is a movie. We are all acting. We are all playing our parts. And so it's up to you to decide when to kill a certain character, when to let go a certain character, and when to invite new characters in your life. Huyo episode yake ikimalizika, lipa yeye atoke, aende. Mpe chenye kinamfaa. Asianza kukuambia and the way we have come from far, mpatie fare ya kurudi, mwambie tumetoka wapi? Kule Soi, sawa. Kutoka hapa tuko hadi kule Soi pale tulitoka pamoja ni 800. Ruenda sahi before December ifike wa igonga double.
True.
You know?
Yes.
So you need to understand that this is your show. This is your show called your life. And you can learn it the way you want. You can invite whoever you want. You can kick out. You don't even have to request them to leave.
Yes.
You can kick them out. You know, you have the right to do that. You have the privilege to do that. You have the authority to do that. You are free to just wake up one morning and tell John, John, kulingana na venye tunaendanisha na wewe hii maisha, kulingana hii urafiki yako kuna venye inataka kuniharibia ndoa. Fanya hivi, nitadareti namba yako, alafu tusionane tena. Please, tusionane pahali, tusikutane. Wacha tu ikue hivyo. Umekuwa rafiki yangu, umenitoa kwenye umenitoa, tumetoana kwenye tumetoana, tumefikishana hapa, lakini nasikia unakuwa mzigo. Wewe unataka kuharibu maneno yangu. So please, I'm sorry, but maybe meet again. Maybe kuna episode nyingine ya maisha yangu tutaendana, tutakuwa tutamatch, you know, but for now I don't match your energy.
Yes.
So please, wacha tuachane. So we need to have that confidence to know it's time to let this person go. It's time to let this one in, because we have that power. This is my show. This is my life. Like now today, this is your show. Wewe ndiye host. Unaweza niambia na hilo na umeongea sana, toka enda. Unasubua watu hapa. You know, unaharibu maneno ya show. You can do that. And I don't have any right to insist that I should stay, because it's your show. You know? Yes. And now if my life is my show, then I have the freedom to decide who stays. And I should not feel guilty by telling someone our friendship is over. I should not feel guilty to tell anyone, be it my mother, be it my brothers or sisters, be it my friends, be it a romantic relationship, no matter who it is.
Yes.
I have the power to tell them, ikifika hapa, naona nakupenda, unajua hivyo, si ndio? Lakini mambo ikifika hapa, naona hapa hatusikizani. Hebu nitembee peke yangu please.
So
wacha niende peke yangu hapa.
It's now you are not supposed to feel guilty about it. Na sasa as we conclude, I would like you to give a brief parting shot to our viewers. Uambie, like, tell them what you can just briefly tell them how it is okay to set those standards. It's okay to leave when you don't feel like it.
Yes.
And you tell them your social media platforms where they can get you.
Nice. Na hii masaa nayo inaenda bio sana.
Kidogo imetupeleka mbio.
That's too fast. Nasikia kama ndio tunaanza bana. Now, what I can say is this. And sasa ni mimi huyu nikitoa ile mistari sasa ile ya kuconclude, ile ya kumalizia. It's okay 100% okay to live your life the way you want, unapologetically. You don't have to explain to anyone why you do what you do. You don't owe anyone an explanation to why you live your life the way you do. It's your life. It's your show. This is your movie. This is the only chance. This is the only opportunity you get to be the founder and the CEO of your own life. Just this. And so you have the freedom to decide who should stay, who should be fired, and who should be hired. You have the freedom to do that. And you don't even have to give them an apology. You don't even have to give them a letter in advance to tell them, please, you only have this 1 month to be in my life. No. Just wake up in the morning and tell them, truncated, retrenched, toka enda kabisa. I don't want to see you in this premise again. It's your life, my friend. And so don't try to shrink yourself to fit within other people's descriptions and perceptions. Don't try to chop yourself painfully so that you can be who people know you to be. No, that's not how you should be living your life. You don't want to live your life like a slave. Like, you're there making everybody happy. You are there making everybody proud of you. No, whoever wants to be proud of you can be proud of you. And you don't have to do anything. As a matter of fact, no matter what you will do, people will either choose to be proud of you or they will choose to hate you. So please, live your life unapologetically. You don't owe anybody an apology or an explanation to how you live, why you live the way you do. This is your life. Don't please anyone. Don't feed from their praises, because that makes you a slave. When it's time to let them go, don't keep them. Nobody is tied to your life that they must be there for you to succeed in life. Hakuna usidanganywe. The moment you feel it's over, it's over. Right there and then. And let me tell you something. The moment you let go the people who do not belong in your level, in your standards, you create space for those people who deserve to be in your life. But the reason why people who deserve to be in your life, who should be with you, are not with you, it's because your life is crowded by the wrong people. Your life has too many idiots, too many people who are misleading you, too many people who don't care about you, too many people who are just sucking and benefiting and killing you in installments, feeding from you, and you don't want to let them go. The moment you let them go, you create space for the people who deserve to be in your life. Munanijua, tunaweza ongea siku 4 mfululizo. If you want to follow me everywhere on social media, just search Eliud Goge Newness. TikTok, Eliud Goge Newness. Facebook, Eliud Goge Newness, and YouTube, Eliud Goge Newness. Nakuwa na mistari kali kama hizo nimepeana leo everywhere kwa social media. So if you want to make a phone call, if you like to book a session with me virtually, or you'd like to come to my office at Kenyatta Road, office yangu inakuwa pale Kenyatta Road, along Thika Road, you can call me through 0713 550 493. 0713 550 493. Just give me a call and let's get that life worth living. Uishi ukiwa umefurahia. Yes.
Na basi mtazamaji, tumekuwa na mtaalamu ambaye anaitwa Eliud Goge, na amekupea mitandao yake ya kijamii ambapo unaweza kumfuata kwa kina, ama unaweza kumfuatilia ama kuuliza swali, ama pia kubook awamu na yeye. Na basi mtazamaji, hapo ndipo nitatia kikomo kipindi chetu cha Sauti za Alfajiri. Na mimi nimekuwa wako Grace Mireja, na kumbuka ni kila hatua na dua.
Unatazama Elewa